guys? So I haven't posted in a while. A few reasons. One, I haven't been working on too much, and I've been very adamant on trying to get my business up and going. So I haven't really posted anything in a while, and well, we're gonna start. So today, currently, I forgot to record it, but I had to pull the H-pop out of my truck. If anybody knows anything about the 6 liters, Ford decided it was going to be a great idea to put a quick connect on the H-pop, on the STC fitting. Well, under pressure, it blew apart and came right off. So if you know anything about this, this is not supposed to be off in my hand. And you should not, when you pull that H-pop out, you should not be able to just pull this out. So I had to replace that. It blew apart and ended up cracking the back cover of the engine. Which, in order to repair that, from my understanding, you have to either pull the motor or pull the trans. Well, I'm personally not going to do that, so I'm going to. I got grease on my face here. I decided that I was just going to throw some goop on it because it's not a terrible crack by any means, but you got your high pressure, your H-pop, your high pressure oil pump that sits down and bolts in there, and in that cavity in there is all low pressure. So realistically, it shouldn't be throwing oil in that corner anyways. However, if it's leaking that bad after we get it back together, then we'll look into some other options and see what I have to do. Other than that, a little bit about my business. I'm working on getting into hot shotting. We bought a new trailer, so we got a few things. So anybody, maybe I hold the camera correct. So if anybody knows, I own obviously a rollback, which is right over here. I own the truck that's inside the shop. I also have my old girl that doesn't look so hot anymore, but along with my boat. And, if anybody wants to see the name of the boat there. So, yeah, we got my old diesel sitting back here, which is here. She's now a parts truck. Then I got my trailer, my other trailer here. So, yeah, long story short, we're getting into some hot shotting and working on getting the business and the shop-wise all up and going as well. So I've got a lot of irons in the fire right now to try to get moving. And then here's my other trailer. So it's a 40-foot gooseneck, 14,000-pound GVWR, which will be pulled with my diesel that I'm fixing now. So, yeah, long story short, I've been adamantly trying to get my business up and going, getting prices, doing that. I had just a few maintenance projects I had to do. I had to replace a motor in my lady's car because she has a very heavy foot and likes to wreck stuff. And I always have to fix it, so she keeps me on my toes. Anywho, so I had to put a motor in it. Got that done. I took a motor out of a 2013 GMC Acadia, and I put it into a 2011 GMC Acadia. Now, if you know anything about those 3.6s, they're not a very good motor at all. As a matter of fact, they're garbage. The timing goes out. It plugs the oil galleries and takes out bearings and so on and so forth. So it's just a mess and not something that's very fun. They're a pain in the rear. But taking them and swapping the gears around. So you have to change the intake, the AC pump. There's a couple other things, a couple other small things. Anyways, and all it is the upper plenum. So you unbolt the upper plenum, put the new upper plenum on, and really the AC pump. I had to replace the rear AC lines. I got that done. Other than that, she's been driving it ever since, and it runs great. So yeah, I got that done, and the Volvo, we took it out to Tail of the Dragon. Had a good time. I money shifted. Whoops. I'm gonna blame it on everybody else. It wasn't my fault. Totally wasn't my fault. So yeah. Anyways, a buddy of mine decided he was gonna hammer down and take off. So I decided I was gonna do the same thing. Well, I went from 5th to 1st and missed 3rd at about 65. And my buddy in his Porsche behind me thought my motor blew up. It was not the case. It was all my buddy's fault. It was all his fault that was in front of me. If he wouldn't have taken off, I wouldn't have done that. So, anywho, the turbo seal is starting to go, so she's starting to smoke a lot. And it's not real bad. I mean, it's enough that I can drive it around here, but anything besides around here, it's not good for. So, yeah, we're going to... I got the head at the machine shop. I'm waiting on another buddy of mine to let me know about dropping off the cylinder block, or the engine, so that he can pin the cylinders for me. I guess the way I look at it is there's no point in me buying another turbo to put on that car, when I plan to build that motor, and then we're going to go to a 58 millimeter ball bearing. I'm going to be getting that from Hunter Tuned. Also, another good friend of mine. So, if you haven't checked out his channel, go for it. Correction. My buddy Mike's channel is Vision Works, and my buddy Paul's channel is Cruising Hard. So you guys should definitely go and check those channels out and subscribe. Anywho, yeah, we're going to be working on a lot more stuff and going from there. So we're going to be building that other motor. We're going to be building our business and building our wealth. So that's our goal. Me and my buddies that went down to Tennessee, we're all kind of in the same process here. So yeah, you guys should definitely stick around and watch as we grow, man. We're going to be bringing you some more content and other content, so that way you guys stay interested. But for anybody that hasn't seen the Volvo since I've put it back together, here's the car. So I painted the front bumper, the back door, and the hood. I got that all done. I dropped the subframe out of this car, replaced the rack and pinion, power steering pump, power steering lines, lower control arms, ball joints, struts, sway bar end links. Yeah, I replaced a lot. So now we have no more leaks as of right now. So yeah, but yeah, so we're, like I said, right now we're in the process of putting this old girl back together here. and it's not terribly bad, but it's not, I can tell you, it's not a fun project either. So it's not very hard. The hardest part is getting everything to line back up, because obviously it bent when that blew off of there. There's a lot of oil pressure back there, so and it blew off under pressure. So like I said, it imprinted the back plate, as well as it cracked the back plate, so it bent the oil tubes there a little bit. So I've got it all pretty much straightened out now. Just bolting everything back up, and then we're going to test it and make sure that we don't have any other leaks. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'm sorry it's been a little while, but I'll promise to do my best to bring you guys some more content and some new content. So, but all right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great day, and go check those guys out. Okay, there's 3 guys I want you to check out. Go check out Cruising Hard. Go check out Vision Works and Hunter Tuned. Later, guys.